just going to show y'all how much further I got up in this project that I've been working on. The track is called Who. Yeah, Selassie guys, that BI. What? Who? Got me standing on the block. You know, society's really hot. Feel the hill stop. Nigga, break it down. The food is hot. Fucking wait. Got the money in the motherfucking deal. The girls on the face. Hold the stupid shoulder. Hit the hell out of the face. It's a murder case. Murder case. It's elevated MC. Might be the grandpa. Ain't nobody fucking hotter. Fuck it. I live a lie. Doing my thing. Triggers that are sweet. 30 MC. 30 old school. Beat it up. Got no money in the motherfucking booth. It's the side one. Get your brother thumbs up. That's what's up. Ooh. You wanna see me? No, dude. I'm back. Still represent the track on my motherfucking road. Rest in peace to my bro. Rest in peace to my bro. We got out the fly. Rest in peace to my sister. Keely too. Rest in peace to my motherfucking mom too. Rest in peace to my dad. Rest in peace to my big brother. Catch me on that track, I'm doing this ain't no flat. Don't give a fuck, around and give a quick smack. That's the 5-1, Michael B. Come on, Uncle Rob, yeah, that's the best dude, Mario, fuck around, I kill your whole damn crew. I just murdered you. Crap, I'm coming back. Got the tax on my back, all flat. Rest in peace, on B, and I J, and Ethel May. Yeah, I got, excuse me, I got a little more work to do. I went back in, did some little more filling in ad libs. I got, like I said, I got a little more work to do, a little more ad libs to go back in on. And I got a little popping and clicking that I gotta work on and take out with a little dead air, a little dead space. But to show you, like, I'm really in here working and grinding. As y'all can see, I opened up my project files so y'all can see, like, I'm cutting stuff, which I shouldn't be cutting my vocals, but I am. You know, like I said in my video yesterday, I took a lot of time off, 20 some years. Like I said, I let women get in the way and got me off my craft. And I was, like I said, I worked at AM 1340 WBMS, Kenny Grady, which is the hottest from Wilmington, North Carolina to Port City. He was my program director. Not only was he my program director, he also DJ, and he's my older cousin that used to keep me around with him as a kid. Then as a young adult, he allowed me to work at the radio station with them. Then I did the Quiet Storm with Gerald McKinnon, who's my kid's God Pops. I also did the Rap Attack at times with Cat Williams, who's Rob Brewster, who's also one of my children's godparents, and he's a great bail bondsman. Lady Love, which is Gail Moore, that's family. Serena Cole, uh, that's my baby. I had the biggest crush on her. Lonzo Pays, who's my kid's uncle. I forgot Thomas, the baby boy, McLaurin yesterday. And then later, after I did the video, I remembered the person I had forgot. And then Brian Page, which was a homeboy who DJ'd. And oh, I forgot our secretary name. I think it was Miss Barbara. But AM 1340 WBMS, that was my home, that was my family. I've been doing music all my life, but for the first time, I started out doing classical keyboard playing. And at Wake Forest Junior High before I moved back to Virginia. Because I kept moving back and forth from Virginia to North Carolina back to Virginia. Then it's branched off from there to other states. Then I ended up way in Belgium and Alaska and a lot of other places. But like I said, for 20 some years, the last time I let women get in the way, get me off my grind, I have my equipment, lose my equipment, let them tick me off, I sell my equipment and this and that. Now I'm back. And when I started out splicing tapes and everything, working with artists in Wilmington like Hard Rock, Pac B, Kashim, Ron Strove, DJ Jazz, Slide, Michael Prince, Jimmy Jam, Booski, DJ Blaze. Who else was it? It was a couple of more people, but DJ Underdog, who's my fam Sheldon. I kept letting a lot of stuff get in my way. I take my music serious, and with all the years that passed, technology changed. So I'm learning the digital way right now, but I'm still trying to put the old school feel into digital. It's a long process. And now, like my cousin Brian Aiken, my cousin DJ Ashawn, I look up to these guys. I don't tell them all the time I look up to them. My little brother Bruiser, who's a DJ now, DJ Bruiser B. My cousin Kashim Remix. Like, these guys really getting somewhere and doing something. And at times when I look at everybody that I dealt with or know that's in the industry, at times it made me feel like I was dumb or stupid because I was letting so many people get in the way and so many things get in the way till, it just deterred me for a while. But now I'm back to focusing. And then every time I get in my studio, somebody want to stop me to do something or go somewhere, and friends or family be trying to get me to always stay on my phone and this and that. That my phone is not my life. And then it's like always being in the kitchen, cooking, that's not my life. It's never really, the cooking, the chef part is my life, but the music part is my passion, my dream. And I'm 56 and I'm getting back to my dream. And I will not let anything, and yes, I say anything, I will not let anything deter me from accomplishing something. And if it wasn't for my cousin Brian Aiken, who told me I have 11, 12 computers, all of them filled up with music that I've done, beats I've done over years, and it just sitting on hard drives, doing nothing. it ain't about making a hit. It's about me doing something that makes me feel good since I'm retired now. Been retired for 2 years. And I just think that with this age and technology and me playing catch up, and I still have my sound not that bad, or which my sound is Punish Pain Music. It's not that bad, and I still have a long way to go to finish perfecting my craft and my sound, but I'm getting there. My sounds used to be muffled. It's not muffled anymore. You know, there's a lot of clarity to my stuff that I'm doing, but I just continue to look up to these guys and thank God that in the last 20 some years where people was holding me back, the last 5 or 6 years, I have not sold any of my equipment off, let nobody make me that mad to sell my equipment off and then turn around and spend the money on them. Then they dip, then talk crap about me after they get my money. But the last 5 or 6 years, I have not sold anything. I've acquired a whole lot of more stuff for my studio and my DJ gear and all this and that, where I'm like ready to go out and rock a big show. I got stuff to rock a stadium. But I'm just thankful to y'all guys, everyone I mentioned. I'm thankful to all of y'all, to my wife who ticks me off all the time. When I start something, doing my music, she used to didn't like would come and listen or whatever, and she worked on projects with me too. But you know, like my cousin Cheddar, my homeboy Skino, rest in peace, who was part of my group. My son Michael Jr., who goes by Make Jr. now, and I still call him Rascal B at times if I don't call him Junior, or by his government middle name Quintel. Uh, so my cousin Swift, my cousin Hearn, my cousin Ed Lover. It's like since I lost both my parents and all of my siblings, I had to really reevaluate life. And my music is what keeps me from probably having a heart attack or a stroke and dying. I had lost my dog Blue. Also, y'all see that bag right there? That's Blue in that. And we lost her a couple of weeks before her 16th birthday. Said, well, I will never get no more pets. Now we have, this week, the 25th, we have two XL bullies, Louie and Lyra. That'll be 6 months old. Got them when they was 4 weeks old. I said, well, me and the wife and our daughter agreed upon we wouldn't have any more pets, and now we have two XL bullies. And the Lyra is very aggressive. Louis is too, but he's sneaky. He uses his blue eyes to get what he want, and then once you give him something or think that he's really calm, he eats you up. But Lyra straight just attacks you. And you know, I'm still working on them. But as I was saying, I'm thankful to all these people over the years that saw something in me that I had stopped seeing in myself. I found out that my love, excuse me, my love wasn't in a woman; it was in my passion. It started with God first, and I'm learning to put God first again, and family second. Some family members I had to cut loose and let go. People know why. It's like I love them, but at the end of the day, how can you say you love someone and treat them wrong? And with me being an Aquarius, if you treat me wrong, I'm not going to constantly keep giving you time after time after time to keep doing something to me. Because in my younger days, I used to be very violent. And I didn't care if it was family, friend, or foe, co-worker, whoever. I would lay hands, blade in you, the pew-pew on you, anything, hands, feet. It didn't matter. But now it's like God said, well, sometimes you have to move away to better yourself and to do self healing instead of running to somebody else and telling people your problems, because everybody has problems. And I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to be telling a whole bunch of people my problems. And another thing, I'm not going to allow anyone else to put a whole bunch of problems on me that's not mine, telling me theirs. Sometimes I listen, a lot of times I won't. My wife tells me all the time, you have a bad thing about leaving your phone. I do that for a reason, because when I'm trying to work in my studio, as y'all can see, like, I got stuff. And this is nothing really that I'm showing right now. But I'm trying to fulfill a dream, because nobody else not out here trying to carry on my parents' name and their legacy, my brother's names and their legacy, my sister, my sister's name and their legacy, or either like my grandparents, my dad legacy. Outside, I would say my little brother Bruiser is working towards our dad's legacy, because our dad was a pastor. But like I say, my little brother DJs, so he kind of like me. We straddling the fence, but at the same time, we still remember, you know, being in the church and words of wisdom from our dad. And a lot of times, things that people say when they living don't mean nothing to you until they dead and gone, and then years later, God smack you in the face and you think about things. So, like I was saying to everyone, I'm in here working, just like I said, to show y'all that I'm really working. It ain't nobody else in my studio with me. I gave people opportunities. I, I paid $1,000 for my FL Studio. I had get lifetime updates. I have Pro Tools, all the Pro Tools. I have all the FL Studios. I have GarageBand, Band in a Box, Audacity, which is free. I have a lot of DAWs, DAWs, and is Studio Ones, all the Studio Ones, and all these DAWs that I'm naming. I have every year, every upgrade to all this stuff. So I spent like tens of thousands of dollars to work on music. And what do I look like? Have spent all this money and took so many years off on all this stuff, all this equipment, the hardware, external hardware, all these computers, all these DJ speakers. I got brand new keyboards that I have not even taken out the box yet. Music keyboards. Haven't even taken them out the box. I got a bunch of stuff for my catering service. And I mean, a bunch of stuff, have not even taken it out the box. So I'm not going to keep allowing all my stuff to just sit and collect dust and do nothing with my talent. But I'm not going to let nobody put me in the box just cooking. I'm not going to let nobody just put me in the box just making beats. Because if you can make beats, you can also rap too. Long as you can speak. Long as you have a voice. The Bible says as long as you have a voice, use it. And I'm using it. I'm not doing this music stuff for money. I'm doing it because it's my dream, my passion, and I'm doing it to help heal my heart, and it makes me feel good. So, like I said, to everyone who really was real with me in the beginning, in the early stages, from 1983, because in 1987, me and my old group opened up for Luther Vandross, which was me, Corey, and Greg. I'm not gonna say the name of our group, but we was doing our thing, and I messed up at a young age and got married the first time at a young age, and left the group. And once I left the group split up, and they couldn't make no more music. But I was the one writing all our hits, our music that was like popping, had us really popping. I was writing everything. We started out as 3 DJs, and then we ended up being known for being 3 DJs. No, 1 DJ and 2 MCs. Because they stopped DJing, so it was up to me to keep on DJing and keep making the beats. And with the DJing skills, I'm a little bit behind from having spinal fusion that I haven't healed from yet, and both rotator cuffs replaced. So I'm having issues when it comes to scratching with my left hand. It's like I'm having a coordination problem, but I still get it in. Don't get it twisted. But like I said, I thank y'all guys. I hope someone let Cat or tell Cat, Gail, Lady Love, or Gerald Senior, or whoever, Lonzo, Thomas, the baby boy Matt Lauren, or whatever. Oh yeah, and I also got to thank my cousin Timmy Irie, Doc, cause we had our little group too, and I kept getting in trouble, going to jail, going to jail, going to jail, and my cousin Timmy Irie doing this thing with the with his reggae bands and everything. I got to say rest in peace to my man Tone Dread, cause this brother, he made a big change in my life too. He was always on me to keep doing my music too, just like Brian, my cousin Brian Aiken was telling me like, yo, quit letting stuff sit up, and you gotta put it out. And even Chops and Ghost, Flatback, my brother Jerome G-Man, rest in peace, Jerome, and my brother Flat. Those are my two brothers. My brother Camille, that's the ride or die shy one. Rest in peace. My sister Keita, rest in peace. Who else? Oh, my boy Larry Mitchell, cause he used to be over there when we was doing our thing too. My homeboy Alfonso Morris, rest in peace. Me and Al had a little group back in the '80s where we was doing stuff, and cousin Kashin used to come up, pushing the grocery cart all the way from Hillcrest to get the equipment from Al, which was funny and cool. Cause I never seen nobody get the grocery cart and come get equipment before, so that was the new one for me. Oh yeah, and Stephen Hatchell and my cousin Chris Bunton, rest in peace. My cousin Chris, me, Big Chris, Michael Jr. and Lil Chris, we had our little group. And then my cousin got murdered this year. And I'm also gonna continue to represent for him too. But anyway, this video ended up being long, and I kind of got off course. And Laura too, I gotta thank Miss Laura too, cause that's Mo3's family member, and she's always reaching out to me and contacting me to do stuff for her, whether it's for the more kids or anything dealing with the Mo family. And she got some music and stuff that she when she decided to send it to me, her son and Mo was doing music together, and her son, I think her son died first before Mo. He got killed on a motorcycle accident, but she got unreleased music from both of them. And she, like she said, she trusts me with the music and stuff. So it's like, y'all just bear with me and keep listening. If you like it, if you like what I'm doing, let me know, that you kind of feeling me. If you don't, still let me know, like, yo, what you think I should be doing or whatever. I take all criticism into consideration. But anyway, y'all have a lovely, wonderful, and peaceful and blessed Tuesday. And I'll get with you. The shower one might be out.